Hey, it's Mr. Redstone, and in this video we're going to be looking at whether or not a relation represents a function. So what a function is, it's a mathematical relationship where each input has exactly one output. You might hear it called a one-to-one mapping. But each input, or x, has exactly one output, or y. When you're looking at a graph, we use something called the vertical line test. What that means is essentially you're picking an x and then you're shooting straight up and straight down to see whether or not there's more than one y. And it doesn't really matter where you draw a vertical line here. It only seems to hit at most one output or one y. That means this is a function. In the next example, we have a mapping diagram. You can see the inputs on the left, the outputs on the right. You see -3 maps to 12. That's fine. -1 maps to 14 and 0 maps to 15. That's fine. But that input of -2, you see that it goes to both 13 and 15. If we were to plot that input of -2 and go straight up, we'd see there are two outputs associated with it. That means it's not a function. Next, we're going to look at a table. If you look through this table, you see that we have a -3 twice. It maps to a 2 and it maps to a -2. So if you were to plot that and draw a vertical line, there would have been 2 points on that vertical line, so it's not a function. Now this last one, this gets students a little bit confused because you can see that the output each and every time is 6. But that doesn't mean it's not a function. For an input of 4, it only has one output, 6. Same with 5, 6, and 8. It only has one output associated with each input. So if we were to put this into a mapping diagram, for students sometimes that's easier to see. We only have the one output. But if we were to start drawing arrows, you see that each input only has one arrow leaving it. And just because it's a repeated output, that doesn't matter. Each input has one output, so this is a function. Thank you very much for watching. See you on the next one.